Hey, welcome back to Shopping with Cheryl. And today we are going to be building the Juba bar cart. It's Jubao. Sorry if I'm not saying it right. This was sent to me to check out, and I thought we would just do a video build. Now, as you can guess, I have not opened this. So what we're getting into, I have absolutely zero idea. I really don't know. But we are going to see here in just a few minutes. I don't know where the box cutter is. It would work a lot better, but dear Cuisinart, we'll use your knife instead. It's a paring knife. All right. So this is a heavy duty box. I can tell you that. Let me get this turned around for you. All right. So we are going to, start pulling out our pieces and see what we've got. This is going to be like a serving cart, a bar cart. You can use it in your kitchen, your dining room. Maybe you have a bar in your house. Maybe you do some events and would like something nice to put drinks on, to take around, pitchers of water, coffee, things like that. All right, done with the box. I'm sure there will be a cat in there at some point. So if you see a cat roaming over into the boxes, don't fret. They get in everything. All right, so these are our metal bars. I mean, that's just, it's a pretty gold color too. Yeah, I like that. Let's hope there are some instructions in this box. I'm pretty sure there will be. But yeah, they sent this to me and I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. Very pretty. Let's check it out. Ah, I see a paper. Probably instructions. And this looks to be just packing. And, oh, this one has the wheels in it and hardware. So check those. One has wheels and hardware. These are really nice wheels. Now, they also have a wheel stop or a brake. So that's going to be great. So you don't have to worry about it rolling around when you're moving it. So yeah, it's got the little, I've never seen wheels quite like this before. As you can see, I've got helpers today. We're inside. Got helpers. What are you two doing? Okay, the hardware doesn't look complicated. I mean, the whole thing shouldn't be complicated. It's not that, here will probably be either the top or the bottom. I'm just kidding. It's also gold. And then down here are this looks to be, oh, I see. We have another shelf right here. And in between the two shelves, here we go. Now I'm going to get this box. Thanks, Zen. Are you going to come over and help me? Yeah. Help is just what they want to do. What are you doing there, bud? cut this open. Like I said, I wish I knew where the box cutter was, but I don't. Oh, he's going to try going in the box. It's not very wide, buddy. You're going to fit? Put the knife to the side so they don't get in it. Ooh. Now these are going to be your shelves, and they, let me pull it out here. They look like marble. They are not marble. They are, they're lightweight. They're fairly thick. Both sides have the marble look. So, what are you doing, huh? And here's the second one. Are y'all just wanting to be on video today? I moved things around in the house so I could do this in here. And I had to move their cat stands and their cat toys and all the cat things that were over in this area got moved, and now they're like, psh. All right. Look, instructions. Should be easy to do. It's got the labeling for the different parts along the top here. I mean, they aren't labeled in the bag, but you ought to be able to tell. There's 3 different kinds or sizes of screws, which I should be able to figure out. Let me see here. Yeah, it looks like there's either 2 or 3. And there are some roundy things, and they should be easy to tell. Wheels, metal bars, and the tool you need to put it together. Brought out my drill just in case, because I didn't know what I was opening here. They do send the little tool. Cool. Now, in fact, while I'm messing around before I get going, I do want to show you these wheels. Look at those. Is that cool or what? And it does have the little brake on it. I hope I got that in the frame. I can't see what I'm on video. I got the back facing to me. So, step 1, you're going to move these to the side, apparently. Step 1, I'm going to put the wheels onto the bigger bars. This box wasn't that heavy. I mean, it has some weight to it if you have back problems, anything like that. You're not playing in the plastic bag. Then you might want to get, or lifting issues, you might want to get some assistance to move the box inside and where you're going to need it to assemble it. I lifted it by myself, no problem. So these, I'm going to put a K. K, what is K? Oh, K is, oh, that's silly. K is my tool. Ta-da. And I'm going to screw, the wheels have screw tops. There's a big hole here that's threaded, so that should have been my first sign that that's all I needed to do. But it wasn't. Come on, get started. And you can't just turn the wheels, you have to actually turn the screw because the wheels rotate freely. So I didn't bring my toolbox in, but I'll try using their tool. I like to try to do things with the tools they send you so you know whether or not you actually need anything. Get that good and tight. Only 3 more to go. There we go. I'm currently up visiting. I'm up north visiting, so things were sent to me up here. I'm doing some work up here, and so it's a little cooler here. In fact, I could probably be outside, but to me it's cold. And hence why we're in here with kitty cats. It's also a dog, but she is hiding. She didn't want nothing to do with being on video today. Hey, you goofies. Are you going to tear everything up? I don't know if they're on camera right now, but they are over here destroying the box. Because they own everything in the house. So they think. There are certain rooms they're not allowed in because of, one of them is a little more destructive than the other. And I bet you can guess. One of them's a sweetheart as far as not causing trouble. The other one will have this box torn to shreds before I'm done with the video. Won't you, dude? But he is the one that is all snuggly. So when I'm sitting and working on my laptop, he happens to be the one that wants to come over and rub on me and sit on my laptop and do all of those things. Dude, that's about enough. Leave it alone for a minute. Let me finish what I'm doing, huh? Not gonna let me. What do you want? Are you wanting to help? Or are you just wanting on video? He might want to be a video star. You never know. You know how it goes. If you have cat in a video, it's automatically a viral video. Well, here we go. All right. That was step one. Step two, I'm going to need I should have, let me get out the hardware and look, because A's, there's only 2 of, so that will help. Oh, now he's tearing the other. He's actually pulling on the tape and getting his face stuck. You are something, dude. Okay, there are 3 sizes. It's a little bit hard to tell. 2 of them, you have to lay them together, and then you'll be able to see that one is shorter than the other. And like I said, there are 4 longer ones, 4 shorter ones, and 2 medium-sized. So there's that. We're gonna get these to the side so I can use those. I'll just separate it out. Although my biggest fear is that they'll come over and take all my belongings. Take my parts, dude. All right, so the corner pieces here for the legs go in. So they are gonna crisscross like this, and you'll have each end. So that way, yes, the corners go in. And honestly, this may have been easier to do without the wheels that turn. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lock all these wheels so it doesn't roll around. That's my suggestion. We'll see how it works. Those are locked. I think that'll be easier. Otherwise, it's just gonna keep rolling. And like, I need that. All right, does it matter which one's inside? It says J goes inside. Well, I don't know which one J is. I'm not seeing a label, and I'm not seeing... Oh, must be, when you put them together, one fits inside the other. So that's what I figured would need to happen. I just wanted to make sure it did. So that's how you're going to tell right there, is one fits inside of the other. All right, I'm probably going to have to stand up to do this. All right. Now these have just an A screw for them. You will need a Phillips screwdriver that does not come with it. We are having a heyday here. The A screws are the medium ones. And let me see how they want. They go from the inside. Oops. I don't want to scratch it, so I want to line it up good. We're going to just stick it in there to hold for a second so I can hopefully get the other one in. I'm going to tighten them just a hair so that I can get it. Yeah, that didn't work, did it? We'll get them in here just a little. Start them so that... I don't think this would have been easier laying down. Get that in the hole. There again, we'll get this started. Like I said, I brought my drill in, but I don't think I'm going to need it because I don't think these are going to be that hard to get in. You don't need any, other than moving the box. I think most people would be able to assemble this fairly easily by themselves. Now, we don't want it tightened down this way, but we're going to start with it to get them in there. Baby girl, don't take those. I really am going to need them, okay? I told you. Gonna come and steal my little round pieces, which I don't know where they go, but we'll figure it out. Okay. Now, since those are done for right now, I'll see how much I need to tighten them after we get it all assembled. We need H, which is one of the tops, onto G. I can do that. We're going to attach G. Oh, have you decided you're going to be good now, bud? He has just planted himself over in the corner. He is not going to participate. Hey, don't chew that. She's eating styrofoam. She's not really eating it, but... All right, I'm going to... I need one of the little ones. Little round things. One of the bigger round things. And because... I'm going to set this like this. And we have two sizes of roundy things. They're very different. So you can tell them. On one side, it's going to go E. E is the big one. Is going to go between the handle and the tray. Ting. So that's the way it looks. And then D, which is the little round one, will go on the outside where you're going to put the screw in. So I'm going to put down my little, or my big one. Does it show it? And you're going to put the more solid side to the handlebar. This. All right. We'll get this kind of set up, which I know it won't hold. We're going to see how this goes in. Is it going to be any kind of a problem? I'm going to try to line up this hole a little before I even do it then. All right. Is this right? No, I've got it backwards. Hang on. I wondered why it didn't seem right. We're going to go this, put the lip up, I do believe. It doesn't really show me if the lip is up or down, but I think it will go up so that you can have that little lip there. Maybe. Maybe not, because it won't fit if I do that. B, D, E. Oh. The spacers go on one side. The other side doesn't get that spacer. That's okay. I think that's how it's doing it. I've got EDB and then well, no, it's showing a spacer on each of these, isn't it? My spacer is an E. Nope. Spacer's only on one side, and that's because the bar, the outer bar sticks up. So that is why. We'll do that one in a second. So on this side, I need the small spacer. All right. At least I think. Is that the way I'm doing it? Holy crap, I'm lost, as you can probably tell. D, what is D? The small spacer. I'm looking, guys, because, yeah, the D and C. Okay, yes, yes, yes. I think it's going to work. Then how am I going to get that big spacer up here? That isn't making any sense to me. If I put... Hey, you're not helping me at all there, girl. Because it doesn't look... I need an E, a D, and a B. We're going to stand this up. I'm not looking at something right. This is how it goes. This is why you join me. I'm sure by now, if you have this cart, you've already gotten it together. You're like, Cheryl, it's not that complicated. Let me look here. This is the outside one. So it will have the bars, the spacers. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get one together so I can then do the other side. So I'm going to put one of the, because this is the outside bar, I'm going to put one of the big spacers between the outside bar and the tray. Then you put a little spacer under it with your screw, which is the B, the long screws. So let me get this going here. We'll see if we can figure it out. I really shouldn't be this. It shouldn't be this complicated. I think I'm just screwing something up. And I've got the lip facing up, and I should have done the bottom one first. So I could turn it over and screw down rather than trying to hold it and go up. That's I just need it in here enough to get me figured out on the other one. All right, so the lip of the tray, I'll show you with this one, because when you see the tray, there is one side has more of a lip, okay? The other side is more flat bottomed. So you want the lip going towards the top, so there's room for the tray to sit in and everything. In fact, let me grab one of these so it might be easier for you to see, because, I mean, y'all are probably not having the issues I am. So this is going to be, of course, the top of the tray. So you're going to put that facing the top of the bar cart. Yes, yes, yes. Then, like I said, this bottom spacer, the more open side is going to go towards the tray. The more closed side will go towards the bar. I'm going to put this in here. Between those two, I'm going to get a small spacer and a long screw. And those are going to go on the top. And you're going to want to make sure that when you put your screw in, the small spacer has one side that's open so the screw can screw all the way down in it. All right. And then we're going to line that spacer up. Shouldn't be too hard to do. As I say this. All right, it's in the hole, I do believe. And then again, your Phillips screwdriver. I'm not quite sure where the video is positioned, but you might be able to see how much assistance I am getting today. I really feel privileged that you've come over to help me. Let me get this down. It's not going in. Oh, I'm maybe a little off that hole. See, I figure y'all get to laugh at me, and that way yeah, you're going to have to put some pressure on it to hold it down to be able to screw, or it just keeps bouncing up. All right. That's good enough for the moment. I'll tighten everything in a little bit. Wasn't that fun? All right, watch out, bud. Now we're going to line up the other one. We're doing the inside, the bar that's inside now. And all I need are the two small spacers, or not spacers, they're actually going to hold the 2 screws. And for this one, we're going to use the shorter screw because it just has to go through this small little piece. And that's going to, we don't have a spacer with this one to be between the bars. Where's my hole? Oh, there it is. Get this. Wow. Yeah, there we go. Line up this bottom so that'll be easier for me. Trying not to scratch it, so I'm trying to move it gently. All right, we're going to put this on. And if I could teach you cats how to work a screwdriver and read instructions, I could have had this all done. You could have had it done while I was doing other stuff, huh? Well, when Kat's got tired of my boxes, she has moved on with her life. Oh. This big old guy, he's the one that gets in all the trouble. He is the cat that tempts everything off. He literally, if it's where he can get it, he will just knock it off. He thinks it's his or it's in his space or whatever, and he will knock it off. But he's also the one that is all sweet and loving and wants attention. So when I'm sitting and working on my computer, he is the one over there snuggling. She is a little more standoff, but that's okay. She doesn't get in as much trouble either. All right, watch out. We're coming at you. Esther. You gotta move a little, bud. All right, now we're ready for the second tray. Right here. And I'm going to take that tray out so I can get to the screws easily. And again, we want to make sure the lip is facing up. He has found other things to destroy in his day. And the outside bar, again, I'm going to need a big spacer, a small spacer, and a long screw. So, put that in there. Try to line it up the best I can. And then my little spacer and my long screw. Again, put your screw in the open end of this. And by open end, I mean the one with the most available area so that screw can screw all the way down. Let's see here. All right. I'm doing the bottom first. See, I learned. Yes, yes, yes. I've got cat hair. I grabbed the dog's blanket because I didn't want to do this on the hardwood floor just in case. We are almost done. I tell you, this, once I got it figured out, I'm not good at sometimes looking at stuff and just seeing how it goes together. I know there are a lot of people, that's how they do things. Oh, did I just lose that? Oh, what happened? Oh, it's up here. Duh, I'm a dork. Not too bright. I thought I had done another one. So here we go, doing the second side over here. Yeah, I'm not able to just look at things and picture how they go together. I know a lot of you can. It's all in how your brain works. And mine does not do that. Give me numbers analytics. That's what I can do. I know there are people that are more artsy, and there are people who are more analytical. And I don't fall on the, I can't picture these things. Let me see, where is it? Come on out, screw. Oh, there you go. I have several friends that they could have looked at this picture, just looked at the box and a picture and been like, oh, that's how it goes together. I look at it and I'm like, yeah, I get the general idea, but how all those pieces fit, I don't know. Not good at it. All right, we've got one more to go. This last one I'm doing is just the small screw and the small little thing I was referring to as a spacer, but they're not. All right. And then I'm going to tighten things up once I'm done. All right. There's that. And one more. And do-do-do. Come on. Where are you, little hole? There you are. I could flip it over. It would have been easier, maybe. Get that in there good. Ta-da-da-da. Now let me tighten this. Oh, why doesn't it want to go now? Maybe I'm not quite straight on it. I think that's probably my issue. Yeah, I didn't want to screw in good, and I just didn't have it. I had it started kind of crooked, and therefore it didn't go. So just loosen that back up and do it again. And once I get it together, I'm going to get the measuring tape so we can have exact measurements on this. I still got the wheels locked, and then we'll take a closer look at it. But yeah, get these tight. Everything. And the cats have decided I am not having as much fun as they thought I would. Oops, wrong way. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Pshh, I should know that. How are these? I think those are fine. All right. This is pretty good sized. And we are going to put these pieces in. Now, I don't know if they're different sizes. They shouldn't be. They should be the exact same. Maybe they just set up there. I thought they, oh, shit. That's why you've got to put this in first. Okay, so you do have to put these in first, or they are going to just sit on top of your spacer or your screw holders. I did that wrong. Sorry. I did it wrong. I couldn't understand why they had me to do that. But this is what happens when you do projects with me. I'm going to hold this real tight and hope I can pop this in and not have too many not have to take the whole thing apart. So yes, put your bottom pieces in first. Arg. It said 2, but I couldn't figure out why. I'm like, psh, why? I guess I know now. So I'm going to try. I was going to say it went in before. Why won't it now? Take that one out. And I'm going to take this last one out, pop this down, and not have to reassemble the whole thing. Shoo. I can't believe I did that. I know better. I honestly do. I mean, this is not the first time I've done something so not right. And usually the instructions are correct. I choose not to follow them and think it doesn't matter when it actually does. Come on. How far are you screwed in there? My gosh. It's kind of a booger to get out. There we go. All right, so I'm going to drop this down in like this. And now put this back in. Shoot. I hate when I do this stuff like this. But that's why I do these build videos, so you can see me screw it up and you know to do it right. All right. Is that in? Do. See, I didn't have to take it all apart. I'm going to have to do this for the top and the bottom one. Because, well, they knew what they were telling me to do when they wrote the instructions. I just chose to be my independent self and not do them like it said. I have a tendency to think, oh, I can do this. There again, that's what I said. I don't always, I'm going to flip this down so I can maybe get this one done. It's sturdy. I can tell you that. It is a sturdy thing. Take this out for a sec. And there again, I'm going to pop just one side out and put this in. And then I'm prepared for everybody to say, Cheryl, follow the instructions. I'm doing it the man way. Men don't read instructions. I don't need to. Even though I should. Now, I mean, both sides, you could choose which side you want up and which side you want down. I don't have a preference at this time. I know how to take out the screws and change it if I want to. So, no biggie. Gosh knows I got practice on that today. All right, now, am I in the hole? We'll see here. Yep. Now tighten this side back down, get it going. Maybe I'm not in the hole. Yeah, I am. Just really got to kind of push hard. That's why I like to get them started and then tighten them after I get all of them going so it doesn't kind of pull to one side. Because you really got to kind of crank this down in there to get it to go. Which I am not getting accomplished. I may have to get my drill out just because. It makes it harder to screw these in when you're at a little bit of an angle because that tray is in there. The white bottom tray. But I'm not in that hole, am I? I keep going around. I got this once. I can get it again. I feel assured. And is this side on the hole? In the hole. Yes. Yeah, put pressure, a lot of pressure, down on that screw because it's holding up tight. So, oh, holy smokes, peoples, I'm sorry. That's what happens. And I got cardboard all over here. Glad you decided to take a nap, dude. So you will need a Phillips screwdriver. You will need to follow the exact instructions and put the white trays in first. So let me get this set up. I'm going to get the tape measure. We're going to bring you in for a closer look. So I'll be back in just 1 minute. It won't even be that long for you. It'll be like flash, and I'm back. All right, so I told you I would be back. Boom, I'm here. Let me see now. We're gonna go from, well, let's just measure the tray portion. That'll be easier. The tray is going to be 25 inches this way, 25 inches. You do have a little lip on it. That'll be nice so things don't spill. If we go across here, 14 and a half this way, all right? As far as overall height, the top of the top serving tray is at about 29 and a half inches. So that's gonna be right to here, from the floor up to about here. Total height with the arm or the handles is going to be 34 and a half. So up to here is 34 and a half inches. So you want to come in and see my artwork, if that's even what you want to call it. Okay, so here we are up close. I know the lighting's not perfect in here, but, and we also have a little chatterbox going now. But as you can see, it does have that marble look. You do get a little bit of a lip right here. So if you've got glasses or whatever, it's going to help a little bit so they're not sliding off the end. Here are the pieces that I had to put on. And let's take a closer look right there. That's the outside bar. And that is how you put the spacer. And then you're going to have your little piece to put the screw in. And that is on both sides of the top and the bottom for the wide bar. The narrow side of the bar is right there. You don't have that big spacer, as you can see. So that's, and now you see why I need to put the tray on before I screwed it in. And if you need to take the screw or the tray out, just unscrew one whole side of this. You can slip it out and back in. Now let's look at the wheels. I know they're kind of hard to see, but right here they are. And they do have the lock on all 4 wheels. So that's not going to be an issue. They are a hollow wheel. And, oops, I think it's pretty cool. All right, so there you go. Another build video in the books. Again, I've made mistakes several times in these build videos. The instructions had it correctly. User error. It was an error. It wasn't an error. I made a conscious decision not to follow them. And then I had to redo things. We've seen this before on my videos. But super sturdy. I like that the wheels lock. I like the gold metal frame. I think that's really nice. The trays inside are lightweight. You're going to be able to wash them easily too with a wet washcloth if you do have something spill. If you do need to take them out and you've worn them or they've got scratched because you've put something wrong on there and you want to flip them over, or you just want to take them out and give them a good scrub down, you're just going to take off one side of the screws and then be able to pull it out, do whatever it is you need to do, slide it back in and put your screws in. So that is possible because I just did that because I built it wrong. So hope you have enjoyed this. Like I said, there is an affiliate link for this in the description below. There's also a link to follow me on Amazon Live. I greatly appreciate when you follow me over there because it builds my Amazon Live status so that more companies see me, more companies will possibly get a hold of me to send me items to build, to review, to show to you. I think these are kind of fun to do, to build them and then be able to show them to you when they're completed, because there are some things I have looked at getting and sometimes I'm like, nope, not going to do it because I don't think I can put it together. It looks too complicated, whatever. And it may not be. So if I can do it, you can do it. As long as you have a Phillips screwdriver, because they send the other little tool that you need to put the wheels on. This is for the wheels. This is for the screws. You probably got that. No issue. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.